Hello Fireflies, it is the Goddess of Fire, and it's time for a fire conversation. Hot topics today is the week of August 15th through August 21st. Now be advised, time is an illusion and energy is fluid, so if the messages resonate after the dates, then you're still going to receive the messages however you're supposed to receive them. All right, so today, August 15th, the day I'm actually filming, we have Venus that has just entered Libra. Oh my gosh. And that's really kind of having us take a deeper look at our relationships. Venus is our loving feminine energy, and Libra is forcing us to kind of feel things out and see where things are harmonious or not, where things are balanced or not, but just paying deeper, closer attention to that. It's also taking stock of like our love and how much we're giving, how much we're receiving, be that from other people or from ourselves. So yeah, it's good stuff. As you can see here, before I forget, and also this week on Thursday, August 19th, we have Uranus going retrograde, and that's going retrograde in the sign of Taurus. And Uranus is the planet of plot twists. So I'm not going to go super deep into that energy because I'm going to do a completely separate video on that. So stay tuned. But basically with that energy, it's kind of expect the unexpected. But as you can see here, I've already pulled a couple of oracle cards. We are working with the Angels and Ancestors Oracle as well as the Elemental Oracle deck. So let's just get started. First card we have is the Great Teacher. Learn from your spiritual experiences. Then we have the Star Ancestor. Follow the voice of your soul. And Marine Life, Richness. So straight out the gate, the energy I'm getting from this is, again, like I was saying, with the Venus in Libra energy, that we're kind of taking stock of our relationships. And relationships are spiritual entities within themselves, right? So taking stock and learning from our spiritual experiences is, exactly right on par with, how I kind of set us up for this reading. You are your greatest teacher. So this is really you being a little bit more introspective and seeing what you have taught yourself. So that's pretty powerful energy. And then with the Star Ancestor, follow the voice of your soul. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. I don't think we really need to go any deeper into that because it is what it is. But you have been making a habit of listening to your soul more and kind of allowing your ego, your human self, to kind of take a back seat lately. And that's always great because your soul, it's always good to follow your soul. It knows the way. I'm staring at a picture I actually have up by my sacred space for my readings. And I've had that for years. I actually copied it from a good friend I used to work with. She had it hanging up in her cubicle and I was like, I need that. And that has kind of followed me everywhere. So yeah, follow your soul. It knows the way. It knows what it's doing. It knows what it needs. It knows what it wants. It knows how to heal. It knows how to grow. So honor it. Let it take the driver's seat. Or in most of your guys' cases, let it continue to have the driver's seat. And then with this Marine Life, this richness, I'm getting the energy of the words life's blood. But I feel like this is also relating to, ocean. The ocean is life's blood, where, water is over 70% of the earth, and it's over 70% of us as humans. So this could have a lot to do with a lot of the cycles that are happening with the moon phases right now, that you might be a lot more affected by now that you are having a closer connection with your soul in the ethers, and you know, the higher realms and the higher dimensions and the higher frequencies. You may be experiencing more cohesion with, you know, Mother Earth, Gaia. But this is also telling me too, because I can see in the picture that there is a female here in the water. And to me, I mean, a human is, we're not sea-dwelling creatures. So to me, this is about being adaptable, because she would have had to adapt in some way in order for her to be able to be in this richness of this marine life, to be in a water ecosystem. This also kind of speaks to being, you know, in the space of a spiritual evolution. That's pretty deep info that's getting spit at us right now. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and just drop into, okay, that's what we're doing today. Drop into some cards here. So the first card that's coming out, I'll make sure I keep everything as much in the frame as I possibly can. First card coming out is Six of Wands. And that's just recognition, but to me this feels like you're recognizing yourself. I'm going to continue to pull out some cards as I read. But it's also being successful too, and moving forward. Oh, this is already really good energy. Okay, these cards are jumpy. I think I'm a little too far over. Sorry, Charlies. Yeah, so with the Six of Wands, it's self-recognition. Usually this is a card about just being recognized, being seen, being heard, being successful, being kind of a little bit of the center of attention. So to me, this is recognizing yourself. This is recognizing your accomplishments, you know, learning from your spiritual experiences and applying that into your everyday life. Yeah, and just the ability to continue to move forward through some of the hard things that you've had to kind of grow through. And this Ten of Swords here, to me this just feels like you're unbothered. Normally the Ten of Swords is, you know, being betrayed in some way, or just having some sort of mental brutality occur. And to me, this is, you know, that's interesting. This deck actually has two Ten of Swords, and the other one actually at the bottom says everything is fine, but I swear to God, I thought that was the one that was sitting here. So I'm seeing this as the everything is fine version of this card that's within this deck. I almost want to fucking find it. But it just seems like she's unbothered by the past. And that's really, really good energy. That's really positive. Because if you're no longer letting the past bother you, it can't hurt you, right? And she's just sitting there. She's scrolling on her phone. She's on Facebook. She's on Instagram. She's, you know, tweeting or something. And she's just, like I said, she's unbothered. Everything is fine. Where's this gosh darn card? Okay, here we go. See what I'm saying? Everything is fine. I swear I thought that was the one that was underneath. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that on top, because that's what makes the most sense to me right now. Because that's the energy I'm feeling, is that everything is fine. You're no longer feeling attacked by your own thoughts. You're no longer feeling attacked by your past, and that's beautiful energy. And moving right into the Nine of Cups, it's like your wishes are slowly but surely becoming fulfilled. You're sitting pretty, you're happy, you know, you've accomplished so much. It's like she's sitting in front of all of her greatest accomplishments, and these accomplishments that you've, you know, made, you're so proud of. And that's why she's sitting in front of them like, yeah, look at me, look, I did that. Sorry, my throat's like super dry right now. But that's definitely your energy right now, is you're definitely feeling like you're getting shit done, like you've accomplished so much, like you've done so much healing, so much emotional work. And that's what that feels like. And then moving into that Eight of Wands, there's just a lot of things shifting for you. I'm seeing... So I'm looking at this motorcycle, and it's just like, I'm hearing the song, I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. And I feel like that's kind of a little bit of your journey. It's like you've been everywhere as far as how you feel about yourself. You've been from the lowest of the low, and now you're at the highest of the high. You're at a really peak state right now. And you're just trying to stay ahead, or as close to it being ahead of all the changes and all the shifts as you can. Because you got a lot going on. You're making a lot of moves. The Eight of Wands is about movement. It's about communication. It's about, a lot of times it's travel. Some of you have been doing a lot of astral traveling and doing soul retrievals, going back into the past and finding pieces of yourself and bringing and calling it home to you. And a lot of you have been doing work in the Akashic Records. So if you guys, there's been a lot of just like lethargic energy floating around. So if you've been feeling super duper tired, it's not just you, it's everybody. Yeah, there's been a lot of magic happening behind the scenes. A lot of manifesting, and that's what's making the manifestations feel like they're coming that much more quickly to fruition, because they are. A lot of times we do spiritual surgery, and we, you know, go through a lot of our healing processes in sleep state, just because it's easier on us. Sometimes the things we have to heal are traumatic, and it's better for us to not have to relive it relive each of the traumas that we've experienced within this life and in previous lives. So if you've been waking up feeling more tired, this is part of it, is because you're doing work, and it's like you're doing rapid work with this Knight of Wands, because that's the fastest energy in the deck. So it's like there's rapid healing that's happening, because things are moving and you can't stay ahead. And it has to happen now. The healing has to happen now, because, you know, I always tell you guys, we got to drop burdens in order to catch blessings. And you've been catching a lot more blessings because you've been dropping a lot more burdens. Everything is fine. You're healing. You're doing great. The Six of Cups is, to me, this is a representation of you nurturing your inner child. Normally, this is like a nostalgic energy, which it kind of is to me too, because I was saying that you're kind of taking stock of your relationships, but most importantly, it feels to me that you're making sure that the harmony is within yourself first, and that's, you know, most important for all the things. Yeah, and you're just at this point where it's just like you're taking charge. It's like you've got the fire. You've got the fire. And the more that you are taking stock and making sure that you are centered within yourself, the more energy, the more passion, the more inspiration that you have to keep going forward with everything that you've got on your plate right now. But yeah, you're treating yourself. You're making sure your inner child is well taken care of. You're offering your inner child. I can relate to this picture so much, it's almost funny to me. Because this is what my inner child looks like. She's so cute. But yeah, you're just honoring your inner child. You're taking care of your inner child. And what a lot of people, and I think I've said this to you guys before, is that a lot of people don't realize that our inner child is actually our higher self. So the more that we honor our inner innocence, the greater we become on a spiritual level, in, you know, in the ethers, in the spiritual realm, as well as here on the earthly plane. But this is beautiful. You fought hard to get here, and you look damn good doing it. You've definitely been keeping up those boundaries. They're solid. You're like, no means no. I'm not gonna say it again. Sorry, I'm not available. I got my own stuff going on. Yeah, you're working on yourself. You're busy manifesting and creating within your own life. You're over here. You're over here about to. You're just waiting for the fruit to be ripe. I just keep hearing that. You're waiting for the fruit to be ripe. It's almost there. And you're tending to your garden. You're making sure everything that you're doing is for your greatest good. So you're watching, you're waiting, you're being patient, but you're making sure that your garden is tended to, that you are taking care of yourself first and foremost. And that's the way that it should always be. And I know that some of you might have a difficulty with doing that because it's foreign to you, but you're doing great, sweetie. In the words of Kris Jenner, you're doing great, sweetie. Yeah, to me it's just you're getting to know yourself better on an emotional level. But you're also on a path of creating something for yourself. And it's from the heart. It's something that you've been working on for a while, because the Page of Cups, there's a cup inside the fish. Oh my God, there's a fish inside the cup. And the fish is getting too big for the cup, is what I'm noticing. So something that you've been working on, something that has brought you a lot of luck, you're expanding. That's good shit, y'all. You're expanding. So I'm actually going to pull one more of these elemental oracles to kind of close us out. And we're getting Purity Ice. I've pulled this card before, and this is basically saying that you're in the clear. You're able to move forward. There's nothing that can stop you. 33 is a master number. That means you're in alignment, and your guides are right there with you. Yeah, it's just you have a clear way of seeing things now. And there's nothing that can stand in the way. So keep doing what you're doing. Keep, learning from your spiritual experiences. Keep following the guidance of your soul, and keep adapting. Keep holding up your boundaries. Keep nourishing yourself, because you're doing exactly what you're supposed to be doing at this time. Thanks, guys, for watching this video. I hope this was helpful for this week. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'm going to be getting into doing some more videos. And if you are interested in a personal reading, the information is down below in the subscription box. Until next time, see ya.